new Costco in the South LA area, we'll show you where 800 new units will soon house residents on top of the store.
The Federal Reserve's announced cuts on interest rates. We will take a look at how this could affect your bank account.
And it's time to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month by dancing the night away with La Casa and Break On 2.
Annenberg TV News is next.
LA Mayor Karen Bass announces a new housing project here in South Los Angeles. Hi, I'm Gaby Medina.
I'm Dana Hammerstrom. The project will house 800 units with a fitness center and a rooftop pool. The city announced a joint project with Costco to build hundreds of apartments in the Baldwin Village area of South Los Angeles. The project will have a Costco store on the first floor with the apartments above. The plan designates 184 of the 800 units specifically for low-income housing. The lawmaker who helped launch the project says affordable housing is desperately needed.
The rent is too damn high, and so it's incumbent upon people like me and our leaders to say enough is enough. We have to make it easier to build housing so that our young people can stay here, so that our immigrants are welcomed here. This is the land of opportunity. This is the California dream, and we've made it too hard for people to reach that dream right now.
But some residents worry that outsiders will benefit from the homes instead of the people who live in the area.
But a lot of times what happens is companies come in and they build up the community, but they don't build with the people who are living here. So they don't empower the community. They bring in people from other cities, other counties, sometimes other states. So those are the things that we have to look out for and say, how can we not just build the community, but how can we empower it?
There is no set date for construction to begin, but once it gets underway, the project is expected to take 2.5 years to complete.
Buying a home may become more affordable in LA. Let's check in with Zain about today's big announcement.
Thank you, Gaby. Welcome to the conversation with me, Zain Kahn, where we'll delve into things politics. The topic for today, interest rates. The Federal Reserve announced this morning it is cutting interest rates by 0.5 percentage point.
The U.S. economy is in good shape. It's growing at a solid pace. Inflation is coming down. The labor market is in a strong pace. We want to keep it there. That's what we're doing.
With just 50 days until the presidential election, interest rates have become a hot-button issue. I spoke to USC political science professor Eva Bozovich about how today's interest rate cut might impact the upcoming election.
Now, historically, it is thought that interest rate cuts benefit the incumbents, and so the Democrats will be pleased with this announcement, and they will say that this shows that the policies of the Biden and Harris administration have been good for consumers and that they are in charge of the economy and doing well. Realistically, the voters will not see big effects of this policy between now and the election.
Harris's campaign called this decision, quote, welcome news for Americans. We are still waiting to hear from the Trump campaign. Dana and Gaby, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Zain. With earthquakes shaking up Southern California, students are asking when the big one is coming.
From fresh drinks to fresh fruit, the USC Farmers Market is back, and it's got you covered.
It's time to get on your feet and dance. We'll show you where you can celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Let me tell you how we amplify our Latina voices. Check out Dímelo. We have it all.
Deportes.
Entertainment. Noticias. ¿Qué tal? Soy Mariela Gómez y bienvenidos a Dímelo Ahora.
Radio and podcasting.
Comida y cultura. Digital social media.
¿A qué equipo le vas tú? LA Galaxy o LAFC? Dímelo is the only Latina-focused media outlet at USC. Dímelo, we have it all.
Dímelo, we have it all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
There's a new pet.
Chia.
Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun and easy. Soak your chia, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. And now grow a whole collection of fun with chia teddy bears, puppies, kittens, rams, bulls. There's even a chia tree to keep your pets company. Chia Pets and Trees, the pottery that grows.
The Chia Pet and Chia Tree are available at Kmart, Rite Aid, Ames, and Woolworth. Makes a great gift.
The USC Farmers Market is back, and your favorite vendors will be serving up a host of delicious treats all semester long. Students can buy lunch from countries all over the world, right in McCarthy Quad, like pad thai, pupusas, and empanadas. They're all available at the Farmers Market. The vendors are also excited to be on campus.
I sell handmade jewelry made out of 14-karat gold fill, sterling silver, or stainless steel. I make most of it myself.
Our product is excellent product in producing in Los Angeles, and USC excellent. The people's like, the students like this my product.
Usually we sell orange juice, eggs, avocados, citrus, so oranges, grapefruit. When in season, blood orange, caracara orange, mandarin.
You can try some new foods all while supporting local vendors every Wednesday in McCarthy Quad.
Speaking of outdoor vendors, I hear we have some sunny weather coming to LA. Makayla.
Thanks, Ada. Let's see if the rest of the week calls for those farmers market activities. Welcome to Weather with Mac. I'm your host, Makayla Idelburg. Let's start off with today's weather. As you can see, we have nice sunny weather with a high of 71 and a 62% humidity, and that's perfect weather for eating those empanadas and pupusas, Gaby. So let's see if that trend continues for the rest of the week with our 5-day forecast. So as you see, that trend does continue with nice sunny weather throughout the rest of the week, with tomorrow, Thursday, having a high of 73 and a low of 58, and then Friday having a high of 78 with a low of 60, Saturday having a high of 83, low of 62, and starting Saturday and continuing into the rest of the week, we have highs of 80 and lows of 60 as well. And there you have it. That's the weather for the week. Tossing over to sports, over to you, Riley.
A new team is heading to the WNBA. Stay tuned to see who the lucky city is. Big Ten play is on its way. USC football is heading to Ann Arbor this weekend for its first match of Big Ten conference play.
Bonjour, je suis le grand musique.
Je suis la jeune fille.
Yes, that's French they're speaking, and no, these children aren't French, they're American. And they've acquired their amazing new language skills from Muzzy, the remarkable new video language program for children developed by the British Broadcasting Corporation. With this unique BBC language course, children learn a second language with incredible ease. 4 delightful videos quickly become their favorite TV show and teaches children the same way they learned English. Learning another language becomes fun. You'll be amazed when your children begin speaking and understanding their new language from the very first day through this unique method. The entire course, 4 videos, 2 audio cassettes, the activity book, and the parent's guide and answer book is available in French, Spanish, Italian, or German.
To order, use your credit card and call this number. We'll ship and charge you $28.08 a month for 6 months. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call 1-800-424-0700.
Okay, this stuff is really amazing. I mean, I put it in my mouth and I taste watermelon, but it's not just that. I taste strawberry too, but it's kind of like a watermelon-y strawberry put together. Hang on. Sorry about that. And the bubbles are really awesome. I mean, that's why they call it Max, I guess, obviously. That sort of makes sense once you think about it. Oh, I'm Dan, and that's Chuck. Hubba Bubba Max. A whole new kind of bubble. Hey!
Welcome back to ATVN Sports. I'm Riley Sager.
And I'm Ben Cohen. USC will open its Big Ten conference play on Saturday when it faces Michigan at the Big House in Ann Arbor. The Trojans are at the top of the pack in a stacked conference, with 7 teams currently ranked in the AP Top 25 poll. In addition to defending national champion Michigan, USC will face number 10 Penn State and number 22 Nebraska this season, both at the Coliseum. The Trojans will travel to Ann Arbor off of a bye week, but the Wolverines enter in turmoil. Quarterback Davis Warren was benched by head coach Sharon Moore following a 3-interception performance last week. Now led by Alex Orji under center, Michigan will prove to be a test for the Trojans in the Big House. Running back Woody Marks explained the keys for the Trojans' offense.
It's very important for our offense, just to run the ball, establish the line of scrimmage. And I think our O-line been preaching that, and everybody in our build has been preaching. You got to run first, and then you got to dominate up front. So that's what it's going to take.
So that's what Woody Marks thinks, but do you think USC will come out with the W?
I sure hope so, Ben. I mean, a 3-0 start to the season would be the third year in a row for the Trojans. That would be a pretty nice start. I mean, we've done it before. Last season didn't end how we wanted it to, but I think if they can secure this win, I mean, they've seen different plays, different teams, different settings these past few weeks, so I think that would give them the confidence heading into Big Ten play.
I'd love to agree with you, Riley, but I think it might just be too much for the Trojans and the Big House. I know it's better than having to go there in maybe December when the weather is what it is in Michigan, but I still think with that crowd and the biggest stadium in the country, it might just be too much for the Trojans.
I mean, yeah, 100,000 people cheering for the other team, that's not really what you want on your side, but I'm staying hopeful. I think we can pull it off.
With that defense, with that Michigan defense with the crowd on its side, I wonder if that's a situation quarterback Miller Moss and the rest of the USC offense has been in before. And Michigan, as we noted, will have a new quarterback in, but he'll have the crowd on his side and that experienced Michigan defending championship team. I think it might just be too much. But what would it mean for USC to come home 3-0 with a win?
Oh, it would mean so much for the team, especially this season, new conference, a lot of doubt, in these past few months about what they are able to do. But, I mean, I think if they can pull this off, big contender for the conference title.
Absolutely.
All right, now from the field to the court. Portland, Oregon will be home of the WNBA's 15th franchise, the league announced this morning. The team will begin play in 2026 at the Moda Center, though it has yet to announce a team name or logo. It's been over 2 decades since the city was home to a W team, and it's finally coming back. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert presented the WNBA ball to franchise owners Lisa Bethal-Mirage and Alex Bethal in a ceremony this afternoon. Engelbert expressed her excitement about bringing back the W to Portland in a press release this morning by the WNBA, saying, "As the WNBA builds on a season of unprecedented growth, bringing a team back to Portland is another important step forward. Portland has been an epicenter of women's sports movement and is home to a passionate community of basketball fans." Portland will be the new home of the 7th expansion team in the WNBA. The league is expected to continue to add more teams in the coming years to increase growth in women's basketball. That's all we have for this week's Sports Report. I'm Riley Sager.
And I'm Ben Cohen. Let's go to Dana to see what's left to come.
So you think you can dance? If not, we can teach you how, next on ATVN.
Let me tell you how we amplify our Latina voices. Check out Dímelo. We have it all.
Deportes.
Entertainment. Noticias. ¿Qué tal? Soy Mariela Gómez y bienvenidos a Dímelo Ahora.
Radio and podcasting.
Comida y cultura. Digital social media.
¿A qué equipo le vas tú? LA Galaxy o LAFC? Dímelo is the only Latina-focused media outlet at USC. Dímelo. We have it all.
Dímelo. We have it all.
Want quality name brand carpet for less?
Call Empire and you can get quality carpet at the lowest price guaranteed. And no payments for 1 year.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
I've replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
So you did. I replaced your fingers with fruit by the foot.
Bravo. I replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have. I replaced your guitar strings with fruit by the foot.
Seems like a step backwards, but all right. I replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot. That would be end game, my friend.
Fruit by the foot. Fruit flavors.
To kick off Hispanic Heritage Month, switch your sneakers for your dancing shoes. Join USC's La Casa and Break On 2 in salsa dancing classes on Friday night. You can expect this and more on Friday night at La Casa's Salsa Night, located at the USC Fisher Museum and Art Courtyard. Dancing will begin at 5 p.m. and end at 6:30 p.m. Food will be provided. We spoke to La Casa staff members to see what Hispanic Heritage Month means to them.
During Latina Heritage Month, which takes place this year, September 15th through October 15th, we're going to have a variety of events catered or I guess a multitude than usual, I guess, of events catered to like the month.
Today we have one called Abuelitas on the Borderlands, which is we're bringing in like grandmas who appeared in a documentary and they're just mole. We also have a collab with Break On 2, which is a dance club here at USC, and we're going to be teaching salsa.
To attend the salsa class on Friday, you can RSVP through La Casa's Instagram. To keep the Hispanic Heritage Month celebration going, you can visit the We Are SC website. Thanks for watching Annenberg TV News. From everyone at Annenberg Media, I'm Dana Hammerstrom.
And I'm Gaby Medina. For more coverage, watch and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Annenberg Media. Good night.